Hello friends, it's Terry with Terry's Mailbox, and I'm so excited today to be presenting the newest embossing folder release from Altenew for July of 2022. So again, I'll be showing you all of the folders available, and then I'm going to share with you some of the projects I did. I will have detailed videos on my channel later. So again, this is the Jungle Leaves, and here are three of the cards that I made. And here is the Sunshine Blossoms 3D embossing folder. So again, I'll have technique videos out soon. So again, this is an overview of all of the embossing folders available in this particular release. So this first one is the Fantasy Emblem 3D embossing folder. I think this would make a great background with just adding some flowers there in the middle, or even just a sentiment. You know, you could color it and do all kinds of fun things. This one here is the Geo Triangles, and I admit I've not played with these yet. This one also comes with stencils, so I'm really looking forward to doing some fun things with that. Next up is the Tiled Chevron 3D embossing folder. Again, another great background. Altenew just really does an amazing job with those. So we'll start on the ones that I use. So this is the Jungle Leaves 3D embossing folder. So again, I pulled out my jelly plate and just had a blast putting the ink on there and picking the ink up, and just did some really neat techniques. So again, if you want to see the video, subscribe and get notifications so you'll see when I post those videos. So again, just really love this particular set. So I made 3 cards with this. So again, here is that leaf background in the background, and then the happy was actually from the Mega 2 greetings set, and I ended up using the what do I want to say, the extra brayering off piece to cut that happy. This one here, I ended up using gold pigment ink from Altenew and put it on the raised section of the embossing folder so that I could get those additional leaves to cut out. And then obviously I cut out the hello from using one of Altenew's thin dies. I forget the name, but I'll put it out there. So again, just really a nice, nice background. The background is a brayered background. So then here is this one, which also has an embossed brayered background, and just really had a good time with this one. And you see the splatters, and there's that, that hello die set also from Altenew. So this one is the Flower Vines 3D embossing folder. It's just a nice, pretty floral vined type of thing. So what I ended up doing was I ended up ink blending a rainbow on a piece of cardstock, and then I went ahead and trimmed it and then ran it with the base through my embossing folder. And so again, it's just very subtle. You can, in real life, you can really see it. Next up is the Playful Circles 3D embossing folder. So again, another great background. It's kind of like a dotted Swiss type thing, but it's got a lot of texture to it. So for this one, I ended up using some of the gradient cardstock in strips and added that on there with one of the outline dies. The Enjoy came from their envelope liner set. And so I just kind of added those all together. But once I got that striped piece done, I ran it through that Playful Circles 3D embossing folder. So the last one is the Sunshine Blooms. And this one, I love the size on these. So again, I ended up doing 3 cards. And so I used the jelly plate to create these. So I had a lot of fun putting these together as well. So this one was the first press that I took off of the jelly plate. I added all the ink onto the jelly plate and then pressed the flat side of the embossing folder and then ran it through. And the right one is actually the excess from brayering the ink. I think I like that one the best. But again, I cut the hugs out of the piece that I thought I wasn't going to use because I wasn't real happy with it. So I cut it out of that flat part. But then I decided I could use it if I ran the yellow embossing pad over the top and kind of picked up the the indentations and the higher sections of it. But again, I was really pleased with the way these cards came out. So again, this is a great great release. So I really encourage you to try to take a look at it. So again, it's Terry with Terry's Mailbox. And again, I'm on YouTube, Blogger, Facebook, and Instagram. So I'd love to have you follow on any of my social media channels. I hope you've enjoyed this overview today. Check out the technique videos to be posted soon. Take care.